Do you want to turn a plain entryway into this? At Shimmer Blast today, I'll show you how to create this inexpensive but impressive Star Wars themed wall decor and flags. I'll tell you how to make 8 Star Wars inspired decorations for a Star Wars event or Mandalorian themed party. And I'll tell you some time-saving tricks. For the Star Wars flags, I made the material appear distressed by painting the edges dark, cutting holes randomly, and roughing up the material. I freehanded the Mandalorian and Star Wars symbols and filled them in with dark acrylic paint. Use a template if that is easier for you. I used a flat-edged junk knife to scrape the material roughly, giving it a weathered, torn look. I have a separate video for how I made these flags in more detail. I made this piece with black spray paint, silver Sharpies, skewers, fish line, and 14-inch round cake boards. I spray painted the boards black and drew a Star Wars-ish design with Sharpie. Then I stuck the fishing line through the 3 boards at 4 equal points and glued skewers to the edges to space out the boards. Then I glued a fancy Star Wars design to the skewers. This wall art was inspired by one of the wall designs in The Mandalorian. I used a tan full-sized sheet that I got for $3 at a thrift store. First I drew the design with a ruler and pencil. I wanted a worn, washed-out look, so I applied a lot of diluted paint with a large sponge. Then using a foam brush, I painted the rest of the design with a slightly diluted paint. Don't worry about messing up. Mistakes add to the character. Hit the like button if you love Star Wars. Touch up the edges with minorly diluted paint. Go over it with a sponge and throw it in the dryer. With the paint still wet, the paint will spread around the dryer and speckle the whole sheet. It's easy to wipe the paint out of your dryer, and it gives the art a great look. For the light cover orb decoration, get a white or black Chinese lantern and spray paint it metallic silver. I spray painted a paper bowl with the bottom of a plastic cup glued on. Then I hot glued it to the lantern. I added gray ribbon with black electrical tape around the middle as a final touch. I had brown butcher paper that I attached to a door with painter's tape. I used a pencil and a ruler to draw geometric patterns similar to the doors I've seen in Star Wars. Then I traced it with black marker. This Star Wars light was just a metal CD holder I found at the thrift store. I cut it in half and glued a piece of cardstock behind it to look like a light. What kind of party would this be without food? I took plastic totes and set them under black plastic tablecloths and arranged whatever Star Wars paraphernalia we had lying around. My awesome sister-in-law made food labels and all the yummy food for our May the 4th party. Get creative. There really are so many fun Star Wars themed food ideas you can pull together for this theme. Use the force to hit that like button. I set this all up in about an hour. I used command strips and clips to attach things to the walls or hold flags by way of fishing line. The black rope is where I spent the most money. It gave the whole entryway the perfect touch. I spent just under $45 for all of this homemade decor. It was a lot of work, but totally worth it. For decorations, ultimately use what you have lying around to add to the Star Wars vibe. In the Star Wars world, there are so many fun party ideas. Check out my other videos for how to make the flags, the Baby Yoda piñata, or other Star Wars party ideas. Thanks for watching!